Hello everyone, welcome back to D&D and Me, and we are on the Drider now. So continuing with the 5th edition monster manual, we're just going to get straight into the lore and the stats on the Drider. When a drow shows great promise, Lolth summons it to the demon web pits for a test of faith and strength. Those that pass test higher in the Spider Queen's favor. Those who fail are transformed into Driders, a horde hybrid of drow and giant spider that serves as a living reminder of Lolth's power. Only drow can be turned into Driders, and the power to create such creatures resides with Lolth alone. Scarred for life, drow transformed into Driders return to the material plane as twisted, debased creatures, driven by madness. They disappear into the Underdark to become hermits and hunters, either wandering alone or leading packs of giant spiders. On rare occasion, a Drider returns to the fringes of drow society despite its curse, most often to fulfill some long-standing vow or vendetta from its former life. Drow fear and shun the Driders, holding them in lower esteem than slaves. However, they tolerate the presence of these creatures as living representatives of Lolth's will, and a reminder of the fate that awaits all who fail the Spider Queen. The Drider is a large monstrosity and chaotic evil, has an AC of 19, natural armor, and a hit point count average of 123, 13 d10 plus 52. It has a land speed of 30 feet and a climb speed of 30 feet. It has a natural strength of 16 plus 3, dexterity of 16 plus 3. It has a constitution of 18 plus 4, an intelligence of 13 plus 1, wisdom of 14 plus 2, and a charisma of 12 plus 1. Its proficient skills are perception and stealth, 5 and 9 respectively, meaning that it's plus 6 proficiency bonus. It has dark vision up to 120 feet and a passive perception of 15. It speaks Elvish and Undercommon, and it's a challenge rating 6, 2,300 experience points. It has Fey ancestry. The Drider has advantage on saving throws against being charmed, and magic cannot put the Drider to sleep. It has innate spellcasting. Wisdom is a spellcasting modifier. Oh, spellcasting ability, my bad. And a spell save DC is 13. It can cast innately the following spells with no material components: Dancing Lights at will, and once a day Darkness or Fairy Fire. It has Spider Climb. The spider can climb difficult surfaces, including upside down on ceilings without needing to make an ability check. It has Sunlight Sensitivity. While in sunlight, the Drider has disadvantage on attack rolls, as well as wisdom, specifically perception checks, that rely on sight. And it has Web Walker. The Drider ignores movement restrictions caused by webbing, which spiders tend to have. It has, for its actions, multi-attack. The Drider makes 3 attacks, either with its longsword or its longbow. Can replace one of those attacks with the bite attack. The bite, it's a melee weapon attack, plus 6 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 creature only, 2 average, 1d4 piercing damage, plus 9 average, 2d8 poison damage. Now that poison damage is fucking brutal. It's a longsword. It's a melee weapon attack, plus 6 to hit, reach of 5 feet, 1 target only, 7 average, 1d8 plus 3 slashing damage, or 8 average, 1d10 plus 3 slashing damage if used with 2 hands. The longbow is a ranged weapon attack, plus 6 to hit, range of 100 to 600 feet, 1 target only, 7 average, 1d8 plus 3 piercing damage, plus 4 average, 1d8 poison damage. Now, dealing with the poison, it creates it itself to what it seems like. I would say that it could coat this poison onto the other weapons. Probably the same thing as 1d8 poison from the longbow onto the longsword. That's what I would suggest. Now, there is a variant of the Drider, which is spellcasting. I don't think I've done this for the other creatures I've done of this so far, but I'm going to do it this time. Driders that were once drow spellcasters might retain their ability to cast spells. Such Driders typically have a higher spellcasting ability, 15 or 16, than other Driders, meaning it's got more likely to higher save DC or other things like that. What is this spell save? It's a wisdom. So the wisdom would be probably a 15 or 16, meaning that a 16 would bring it to a plus 3, meaning the spell save DC would be a DC 14. Further, the Drider gains the spellcasting trait. A Drider that was a drow divine spellcaster therefore has a wisdom of 16 plus 3 and a spellcasting trait as follows. I literally just said that. Spellcasting. The Drider is a 7th level caster. Its spellcasting ability is Wisdom, spell save DC 14, plus 6 to hit with spells. The Driders have the following spells prepared from the Cleric spell list: Cantrips, at will, Poison Spray, and Thaumaturgy. First level spells, 4 slots: Bane, Detect Magic, Sanctuary, Second level spells, 3 slots, Hold Person, Silence. Third level, 3 slots, Clairvoyance, Dispel Magic. And fourth level, 2 slots, Divination and Freedom of Movement. That is the Drider, and I actually remember putting one of these in as like a comical thing in one of my old campaigns, and it was completely stupid, but I really enjoyed the ideas of Driders as this literal representation of failure to the god that you worship, and I've seen these used as by some people as such things also, like you end up having to fight them and such, and I don't know if Kylan Va had to fight any. I don't remember, but I know I've been attacked as that character by other drow, so it's pretty interesting personally. But yeah, that's a Drider. Please leave a like and subscribe as I bring you more D&D content in the future. Please comment down below if you have anything that you would like me to cover in D&D. And yeah, thank you all for watching.